I see everyone saying this is a very difficult start. Foods that are easy to crave. I just happen to be starting a new group this time. What would the starting situation be like if I played? That goes without saying. I listened to the broadcast from the front line. But this time a normal mode was released. It has no government subsidy. There are also some refund fees and stuff. Anyway, it's a bit more difficult. This time, we chose Sunshine Semiconductor. What is it? Leveling the ground or adjusting the terrain? This is already quite flat, but let's optimize the edges a bit more. It looks neater this way. The second step, build a main road. We go straight to the end. It is recommended to adjust the main roads on all three sides. Then let's look at the wind direction. The wind is blowing in this direction, so let's plan the factory in this direction. This area is our residential area, as many people as possible. Then just scroll back. Contacting these circles of people who come and go can. We just need to stay at the end. Then fill all the VIMI houses inside. If it's going to be hot, it needs running water and electricity. One power was used to start electrification. However, the wind here is very light. No wind liquid. That kind of firepower might be a bit expensive. It's expensive, but there's nothing we can do about it. This way, the generated electricity can be used and also sold to others. You're building a pumping station here. Build a pumping station upstream. Downstream. There's no diversity here. Build a ribs. So it's a rib to edge to the water pipe. Water pumping pipes require roads. Then the road has its own water pipe. So all we need to do is fix the missing section of the terrain of the area where the road needs to be built. That's how it is. It feels quite natural. Then many residents started moving in. Good. At this point, only 800,000 remain. Spent to 100,000. Then I didn't think I could get 4,000. At this point, we reduced the budget for this route to the minimum. You are not currently exhibiting any degree of immorality. Then the movie doesn't need that much. Minimize the budget. You wouldn't need that much water. Also reduced to the lowest level. Since the drop, our city has been completely enabled. It's 10,008, which is half the original amount. There are currently no working drafts in this area. So many requirements. Let's add another work area here. The factory is divided into two angles. We've also prepared a section here. Otherwise, it's right here. Traffic pressure gauge pop. Add another speech in the middle. Dispersing traffic pressure. First, accept that the first phase of the factory is located in this location. If I'm using a factory-made inlet on one side, a slightly larger one. However, the internal red lamp needs to be removed. Now, let's end a high-level road. Number. This way, the ear lamp can be controlled. Don't go into this intersection. Don't go anywhere. The factory can be placed on the side, but this edge can also this entire edge can also be utilized to house the factory. Now many more people are coming to visit. A landmark building at the reception site. This could increase your living expenses by half a kilogram. Add a middle to him now. This house looks pretty good, but not bad. Then some families need a car but don't have one. A medical center is being built here. It's more cost-effective to join a large meeting. It was equipped with 5 to 25 vehicles without any upgrades. Of course, we won't upgrade it here either. And it's enough now. Then now if it's not a loss of 443, we need to pay attention to this. Medical aircraft landing vertical strike. Okay, but then the water and electricity budget 7080. Then someone else needed this car service. Highway painting on the mountain. Then so many bells were installed. Now we need to figure out how to make money. We can add more face materials. The more people there are, the more money we make. The wind is blowing this way. Therefore, we can build here behind the factory. After this continent is dismantled, we might restore it to this state for everyone, more unified. First, let me introduce the entrance and exit of the community. Then plan the roads for the community. It's the kind with parking spaces. Just like the factory manager. At our medium honey level. Given the location of your factory, it's best not working in the construction zone next to the factory is the same. Otherwise, one unit is also used. Hopefully there won't be any problem. Let's make some points. The area next to the factory is indeed a planned area. Don't build here now. The low-rise residential buildings have been completed. It's a pretty good place to live that can accommodate 50 for families, 86 people. If there are many people, and the same order cannot be placed in the same community, then you can pick it up. The entrance here can be made with a ring. The ring is used at the entrance to the factory. Faster. If when you're alone, you really are alone. Open a business of 3 sizes. Because some businesses are refueling production. If you like driving, so we'll refuel frequently. The ability to enter and exit is a convenient and quick way to get items. These were mostly ice blocks that were moved over. However, the electricity supply is also in the prices rise again. It rose directly to 1/100th. This should be a very common experiment. And now everyone's praise how it works for the little profile picture. It's pretty convenient, right? The roadside is basically lined with supermarkets, gas stations, and doormats. This is still very necessary. Let's open one in the Dimitri zone too. Concentrated around 1/4. A little bit is enough, because there isn't much demand here. Then let's also take advantage of the low-density area. I've settled into a Beijing apartment. This price tag. A person who can run 1,000 meters with 1 kilogram were added by right in this core area. You can also do it here, because a residential area will be built here later. Then, to improve the pre-population, we need to see everyone's needs. It must be covered and cannot be dissolved. The distance to the community is insufficient. If it's in the neighborhood, it'll cost 10,000 but I use part of it, 5,000 per month. Let's start with a picture of the new store's neighborhood. Actually, it's okay if we don't prepare a bad street for this community. Walk out quickly. Then the store started running out of stock again. What are the main reasons for the shortage in this store? Anyway, its efficiency is only 50%. Because of the collision, its power was reduced to half. Therefore, the plate pulling machine needs some treatment. First of all, let's raise the budget bar to 130. It still doesn't work. 1,500. Okay, let's resolve this temporarily. We need to resolve this issue of getting the device as soon as possible. It's too expensive to plan ahead. The person holding the machine is not allowed to call it heavy. We have no other land. Could we build a team to win a match? Right here. Build up. In order to have a wider range of benefits, it can be centered a little. Then the locomotive's entrance and exit. Set. The factory in the Murasaka area has also been planned. Planning for the lower level regional distribution. Can the color be measured in centimeters? The closer to the edge. The more machines we take, the more we release. So, if you want to see the whole scene, I wonder if the residents here will be affected. There seems to be something called uninhabited land. This person might be affected later, and the residents here might also be affected. It seems there's something called unclaimed land, which might impact this area later. Taking advantage of the fact that the factory here was replace the interior of this factory with a road called a replacement road. This will further increase the distance. The efficiency of refining has recovered 107%. Therefore, the electricity budget can be reduced. 101%. How many points would that be? Selling movies about these small-scale firepower developments broke out in actually profitable. According to Shoujen, there's no way to deal with this. Just burn it. I'm almost there too. Order these dishes next to it. Just don't let this cause any trouble. But if it catches fire here, that would be a bit of an exaggeration. So near the industrial area, build a fire station. The industrial area was the worst affected by the fire. The fire truck has been activated, but it's probably too late. Still burning. It's definitely a bit inconvenient to live here. It's a bit deceiving the original. Oh, all the ones that have been burned. But you can search thoroughly. Are there any sex survivors? This amount has now reached 3,000.2. Now only 400,000 are left. Now can make money right away. Watching the night view next to the primary school. Because the population here is very concentrated. The purchasing power in the Vietnamese region is higher. They still have some differences and haven't built this kind of miscellaneous everyone's criticism of Hunger Games. The lack of medical coverage and unreliability, entertainment and morality are lacking. A small park can be built. This is the entrance, exit of the residential area. These four little ones are also quite strange. The larger psychological difference. This smaller one is a bit cheaper. Build more. Should we move the hospital here for medical issues? It seems my previous assumptions were wrong. Move this large material storage facility away. Move next to our elementary school, relying on the main trunk to this side. This will make things much more efficient. Quickly enter this primary school. Currently, there are no hours. 95 yuan. It's pretty good, but now we are out of power again. So next, after addressing the weight issue, we'll move on to the power problem. This costs way too much money. 20% of its body. 90,000 is the biggest expense. Environmental sanitation is also the biggest expense. This tractor can be at such a low level. The lowest price for small apartments. Education regardless. Good. Now, let's start making money. 1,900. That's good news.